What's happening, everybody? So, this is my third and final door I gotta build for my cabinets. I'm just loading up my glue. Plenty there. And just get a little bit of water in there. Keep that alive. And it gives me more time. So when I'm done, I'll clean that bottom out and just stick this in there. It keeps that glue moist the whole time. And this indent going up like that, this is a vitamin water bottle. That keeps that tip nice and tightly shut. And it keeps the glue all the way down so you got the air up top as soon as you need it. And it stops this from getting all clogged up and gooey. So this is a really cool invention. But really, so I just shut it here, keep it upright. That way I'm not fighting, because in the moment when you need glue, you can't be waiting for it and pulling out gunky boogers and all that stuff. Okay. So I'm just prepping this door out right now, making sure everything fits right. Just checking room for expansion. You don't want your tongues or your rabbits to be, or your dovetails to be, well, dovetails are a little different, but just want a little gap there. Not a lot, but a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. So in the summertime, everything swells up from the humidity, and it can create problems. Backwards present. Squint over. Alright. So now that I have everything fit, oh, that one's not doing what I want it to do. Let's check this out. All my other seams are just darn right perfect. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was annoying. So these joints happen to be the loosest. All of my other joints were super tight. Not like super tight, but just absolutely perfect. To where I could pick this up and it wouldn't move around. But I had definitely, let's say, overthought this one. Ah, come on. Let's see. I see. All right. Like that's a good joint. That one kind of snubs itself in, right? Okay, we're joining. Beautiful. Paper wants to play. No, paper. You cannot join in. Get it? Join. Ah! Alright. Just make sure these seams can join. Super tight paper flush, da da da, while also being square. Then I'll use, once I know that, then I'll put the piece of plywood in and test that, make sure the plywood will fit. While also being square. Problem is these joints just aren't super tight. So they're not working very well for me. And to be honest, I haven't had to set up any square jig at all. Like everything's just literally sat right perfect together. No. This one is kind of being a jerk. It's almost like it wants glue to kind of be able to chill. Anyway, I've got it set, so that's beautiful. Now I just need to get this piece of plywood. Okay. So, real quick, let's get some boards. I need to get some stabilizer boards. There we go. Just using the drawers and the shelf, the face, drawer faces to weigh this down. Boom. Okay. So I've got door under there being weighed down, door under there being weighed down. Okay. So, see, I have, this is about 3/8, and I've had to drop another 1/8. So I've inlaid this. Now, I haven't prepped it at all. I usually sand this down on the edges, but because this is so, these joints just aren't wanting to hang out with each other, I'll need a lot more glue, and I want to make sure this piece of plywood is super, super strong. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out bottom and top. Top. What's this? Top. Okay, there it is. Let's start with anything. Usually I'm having to sand this brown layer off to get into the perfect 3/8 mark, but I always cut a little shy so that I don't ruin it, because you never know where those blades will wander off when you're cutting. So yeah, we'll have to prep this. So I'll just set these over, get them out of the way, and I need a drink. So basically, not an alcoholic beverage. Well, this is probably just as bad. Anyway. Okay. That's been the status quo so far. Okay, this is bottom. That's top. This is bottom, yeah. Piece of paper keeps breaking on me. So, does want to go down. Not a lot, but it does want to go down. So now, I'm just going to check all of them. And I'll sand accordingly. So, I don't know if you can see this, but this is what we're looking at. I don't want my outer tongue, especially my upper tongue, to buckle. Right? So I need to make sure that doesn't break it. Left side wants to go in on the top. Just hits nothing up here. Yeah, it's because I sanded down on that side. Okay. It's gonna ring true just the same as the others. Just have to cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Okay, right side looks great. Don't touch. That's. What am I doing? All right. I need to mark it. Pencil right there. So this is right, this is left, this is top, this is bottom. Now I know. Okay. I'm just trying to see. Yeah. Okay. And right. Yeah, right side is not in all the way. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'll have to cut that back most likely. I'll have to bring my rabbit in a little deeper. Probably made the board too wide. Once I get these to sink in, I can see how much I need to cut this plywood down. I shouldn't have to go too much, but again, you always want to cut less because you can never give it back. So here we are. Let's see how that works. Let's take this back in here. Alright, that right side's a nice tight fit for now. I'm just working on thickness. I'll get the depth later once I can get them fit because they may not need to go in all the way. We'll see. So right side is in, bottom needs quite a bit more. So I'll give that a 3. This is a 0. This is a 0 up here and a 2 there, depth wise. So let's check the top. Let's see how this puppy wants to go in here. Yeah. I'll give that a 1. Okay. I'm gonna change my sander pad here. This is 80 grit Festool. I'm using the 80 because I'm trying to form the wood. You know, I'll put 100, 200, whatever on later. But for right now, I'm trying to grab into this. 60 would be too much, but 80 is fine for me. All right, this is the bottom. We need to go all the way across here. Right side is good. Left side is 0. I gotta double check that. 3 left. Make sure what side is good. Yeah, it is this side. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to keep doing that until we get in. Why does that look so unsquare? Something's wrong here. Oh, hells yes. Something is very, very wrong. Oh, because the left side went in too far. And that's not going in all the way. Okay. And why is that? Oh, it's because of the cut. Cut on square. No. Must be an illusion from the, oh. See how whimsical, like lefties, that messed my eyes up. Whatever that would be there. Okay. Up the top. Let's just get that in for a sec. Let's go into the top. Okay. Oh, we got another pencil. Okay. Slide. Slide, slide, slippity slide. Too top. See what you guys are watching here. Just make sure you got the whole view, hopefully. two set. We'll do this one first. We already know our tongues sit, so our frame is fine. We just need to make sure our plywood is fine as well. Okay, that looks like it's setting. Might be an illusion. We'll see in a second. Alright, where are we at? So, it's getting there. Let's check it out. See if she's set. Look at that, right? Not bad. We know depth-wise this plywood is allowing us to give our frame what it wants. So now I'm literally, wow, that's set so perfect. So for being a loose joint on the tongues, on the outer frames, it wasn't really loose. It just wasn't, it was just basically perfect. And the other ones gave me a little bit of resistance, which probably will end up leading to bad things because of the swelling I mentioned earlier. However, this is like, I'm by myself here, you know what I mean? You gotta give me a break a little bit. I'm fighting this monster one-on-one with a table saw and a chop saw. Ah! And I love every minute of it. Cool. Like, I don't know how you could get any tighter. Let's check for bowing. There's a little bit of bowing right there. So what I gotta do, I gotta remove, I gotta remove just a little bit. On my tongues, I believe. I need to remove just a little bit so it doesn't bow. I'm just wanting to, yeah, it's wanting to bow pretty bad. So on the bottoms, I need to go kind of like make a dovetail for it. Because these fingers, the wood is going to compress. Even though I didn't do a dovetail, but I need to give this in, and I need, well, I need to take the top out, so it's kind of like a slanted dovetail in a way. Not much either, just a tiny, tiny bit. That side down there looks fine. And then obviously, nice compressed weight down flat when it's glued together will help a lot. You know, it's probably my plywood inlay. Let's check that out. It is. It is. My plywood inlays. It's not letting that thing rock like it wants to, maybe. So when I take that out, it bows down. No, it's the dovetail. Yeah, it's this, I think. Because when I take it out, oh, that's upside down. Let's see if it's still doing it. Yeah, it's the plywood. So, I just gotta set in more. on my rabbet for my plywood. Okay. On my sides, you see how I showed you that in the beginning? You want to take it down to the white? Well, because this brown is here, it's making that want to cup. And this is the back side, so if that's doing this, it's going to bow in the front. So I need to take all this out. I think what I'm going to do is just go cut it with a saw blade. So let's go explore that option real quick. It's kind of a nice day, so I kept the light, I kept the door open and the lights off. But for now, let's just make this cut. Be super careful not to mess anything up, right? Try to get you in there as close as possible. Okay. All right. Just scrap up real quick. Okay. Pull this off here. All right. Back in. Okay. Well, I've got to cut on this side. There you go. There we go. So basically, I need to come up and just crispy clean that edge. My height, right? Okay. I may have just screwed it, but you never know. This is my hypotenuse, I guess, of what I should have done. We cleaned that off. We did what we could, right? So now we're just gonna go see what we can get out of it, I guess. Here we go. As you can see, I did clean the edges. I stayed away from my outer edge, but I tilted it in. Now I could have laid an angle and all that. I was just going by feather, by hand, by feel. So yeah, I've had that table saw for 12 years, and you can probably guess that it's earned its keep. So here we are, 2, 1, top. That's right. Okay, here we go. Right side. You know what? I feel like I'm hiding stuff from you because I'm right-handed, right? So I'm gonna switch. I'll bring my Festool sander. It's kind of like behind me, and I can pull it in when I need it. Get this chuck out of the way. Set that down. Make sure you guys are getting a good scene of the action. All right. That's about all I can do. Okay. Oh wow, that's just simply just setting way flatter too. Oh yeah, there's no resistance anymore. It's beautiful. 2, top. Oh, that's grabbing it so good. I just pulled this joint, this top rail back, and it slid the whole plywood down this long stile. So, you know, that's showing quite a bit of grip and grab. But can't celebrate yet. If there's one thing I've learned about this whole thing, don't celebrate till it's done. Because it ain't over until your POV. Okay. Well, we'll see. That one doesn't like going down, but I'm pretty sure that did that last time. I kind of like it when these are out because it squares it up when I bring it down to finish. And what the hell is that? That may have been a good reason why that may have. I don't know if it gave me a problem before, but that's the type of thing that would. Remember, I did this with just a table saw. No router table. So, and you know, people do that. I'm just trying to say, like, you know, we're not working with the best here, so give me a chance, right? Got everything the best, tool-wise. I just don't have a router table yet. It's down about 3 hours away from here. You know what I'm saying? I actually have 2 of them. So, anyway. still fighting. Alright. I'm fighting this inline here. I need to cut that. Everything else has room, I believe. Yeah, that's showing it has plenty of room right there. But no. I've had this square. I'll just knock it over a little bit. Share the space. There we go. Share that space. Anyway, so I'm getting bad signs now that the plywood is too big, but I had it. Ooh, that's wobbly now. We'll see. We will see. Why is that? Huh. Let's try this. So I'm fighting death. There is 100%. Yep. There's guts in there. So I gotta carve that out. Well, sir. Come on. know what? My daughter's got a basketball game, and it's 4 o'clock, so I gotta go get prepared for that. I'm just gonna do this tomorrow. I cannot miss my baby's game. So, thank you for watching. I'll catch you at the next step. Main Man Squanto, out.